In my job as a pediatric psychologist in an academic medical center, I work a lot with graduate student trainees through a program called Practicum Training. And I was getting to know one of our new Practicum students who I'm already so excited to work with. And I was joking with her that it is always better to admit what you don't know to a family or to your supervisor or to a coworker. Because I remember feeling like I had to have all the answers as a young trainee. I remember the most common example I can think of now is if a family would tell me the name of their kid's school and I didn't catch it, I would just like write it down phonetically, like what I heard, and then try to Google it afterwards. And now I'm like, please spell that for me. Because now I know that doesn't really matter. That's not how families or patients will determine how good you are as a provider. And that's just a silly example, but we work in the medical center. And so of course, as psychologists, we don't have all the same medical training, right? And so we don't always know all the medical terms. So now if I call up the attending or one of the residents working, and it's a condition I've never either worked with or haven't seen in a while, or maybe it's a condition that has a variety of presentations, I no longer hesitate to ask, like, tell me exactly what this means for this patient. And that might seem like very obvious advice, but I do think when we are in training or like early career, we do feel this sense of like, well, we should know that. And I feel like it's impossible to know everything, and it's always better to ask than to end up looking silly when you're documenting or maybe putting in inaccurate information in the patient chart. That's definitely a higher risk than just asking a question. And Percy agrees.